She's been a busy lady lately. Packer's wife, Molly Crosby, is here, of course, wife of kicker Mason Crosby. Great to see you. I got to do hugs. Hello. We got to do coffee a while back, but it's been a while. So new babes.
Yeah, all over the place. Lots of babies on the team.
I know. How exciting. And how old is yours now?
Our son, Nolan, will be 20 weeks on Sunday. I actually ended up, since it's my first, I didn't really know what was going on, and I was at a preseason game when I went into labor. And I thought I was really hungry, so I just kept eating. And when we got home from the game, and my mom had gotten in that day, 5 o'clock.
Perfect timing, huh?
Yeah, I ended up being a week early. And I got home and everybody went to sleep and I was like, I just feel really weird. And then I realized that weirdness kind of hurt. And then I realized it was about every 6 minutes. So that was
crazy.
That.
Only Molly goes to the game, looks on her husband, and delivers a baby that night. Too funny.
It was the next morning.
Anyway, and he's just beautiful. I got the opportunity to go and see him, and he just slept the whole time. He's like the perfect baby. And now he's growing. I know. I can't wait to see some pictures.
Oh, yeah.
But we were talking earlier. You called me up and you said, I got to come on the show and I got to talk about something. Because when you have kids, boy, life and perspective change. So you lost your grandmother recently.
Well, yeah, I'll back it up just a little bit. I hope nobody ever feels like when I come on the show I'm being self-righteous or anything like that. They're just things are usually on my heart, and anything I ever say is more what I'm trying to do for myself. And I hope if anybody else identifies with it, that's great. But I wouldn't say I changed when I had Nolan. I would say a change started in me, how I saw things, because I realized how far I have to go, and it should be a lifelong process, right? Like there's no just figuring it out. But I just realized how selfish I am and how, kind of egotistical. Everything in my day was kind of like how it related to me and all of that. I'm saying, this is on a good day, Amy. I'm all of these things. And so just kind of wanted to see things in a different way. And so I have Nolan, and then all of a sudden, probably oversharing here, but Mason's grandma is terminally ill. So we've been preparing and trying to love on Mimi for a while. I smiled when you said your grandma was Mimi. And then my grandma passed away unexpectedly. So we weren't ready for that. And we were going to actually go home to Colorado, where I'm from, for the bye week so she could meet my son. And that didn't happen. And
so you never got a chance to say goodbye or
and she didn't get to see Nolan. And my sister had a baby 2 weeks, her second, before Nolan. So she got to have special time there.
Sure.
But it made me realize in the midst of everything that I'm always so caught up with myself, I really had overlooked an amazing, precious resource in my grandmother, and by extension, the elderly in our community. And I think it's really, and again, this is just my opinion. I hope nobody feels like I'm pointing fingers, but what I personally do is I overlook a lot of people in our community, people who want to help me and teach me. I really learned that firsthand having a baby. Amazing women, just bringing me meals, giving me tips, making sure I had diapers, even just walking me through what delivery was going to be like. And that's what women are supposed to do. We're supposed to love each other, and older women can teach you, and I have been so grateful to be on the receiving end of that. And I didn't see the absolute gem I had in my grandmother, and I didn't ask her enough questions. My mom's always telling me things to do better. So that's kind of where this idea came from. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with or have heard of Facebook, and you can do, I always laugh, you should use Facebook for good, not evil, and there's a lot of good things you can do with it.
Absolutely. I learned from all my fans, from other moms out there and your friends.
Sure.
So tell me about this Facebook page that you guys started.
Yeah, all you have to do is if you're on Facebook, just search Call Your Grandma, and my idea is, right now things seem really dire. Seems like neither party can get government right. It seems like there's sickness, there's all these disasters that seem kind of scary and all of this stuff. And we're forgetting that we have people all around us who have been there, done that. Our elderly are the most precious resource I think our community has. We need to be calling them and asking for advice. Yes. And so my idea was to start this Facebook page where we could share ideas. Actually, the first time I was on your show, the vinegar and water cleaning, that was my grandma, that was my mom. So I started just different discussion forums on this Facebook page and on health, marriage, raising your kids, cleaning, whatever. And you can just go and post. Go call your grandma. Don't be, oh my gosh, don't be like me. Don't wait till they're gone and realize that you never figured it out.
Absolutely.
That we don't have to figure everything out.
Right.
You know, there are people who know so much better, and I think it even reverts back to other things. This push in our society for women to look younger and always be trying to be this or that. I hope when I'm 50, I look every year 50, and that people can look at me and see this woman has some life experience.
Right.
I don't have it yet. And so I'm hoping it doesn't just have to be your grandma. Go to, you know, in the grocery store, don't elbow that old person out of the way like I might do on any given day because I'm always running a mile a minute. But ask them what they think about things and then listen. Go to nursing homes if they're gone, and don't let these people be locked away because they've been through world wars. They have seen economic recessions. They've been through all of this. We don't have to figure it out by ourselves.
Absolutely.
We don't have to wait for our government to fix it for us. We can go fix it.
So again, I wanted to. I could talk to you all day, and I would love to. Well, you'll come back on the show again, but I think it's such a great idea because I got a lot from my grandmother before she passed, but there's still so much more I didn't get. You know, from recipes, and you know, I got a lot of them, but not all of them. And you're so right. You know, it's a precious resource. If you go to our website, we'll have a link to that Facebook site. But otherwise, just go to Facebook and type in "Call Your Grandmother." I love it. I love it.
Put up some tips, guys. I'll go read them.
And I'm still cleaning with your vinegar and water. I do that all the time. It's cheap and it's good stuff. So great to see you.
You too. Thank you.
Congrats on the baby and Mason doing great.
Yeah, let's go pack.
We'll talk more another time. But I'm excited. I'm gonna go to the website and post some of my tips and my grandmother's too.
Awesome.